Guys, it's 8:03, so I'm only gonna talk to you for a moment, but I'm just sitting here watching YouTube while I was downloading, these videos, and I came across this story where this lady, she's from Uganda, or right against the border, and I thought she was very pretty, but she was like all her life, she's been told she was ugly to the point she believed it, and that she felt like she was a monster. And then, her dad left. Her mom was never there because she was working. She was feeling neglected. So she started working at an early age because she just wanted to make her mom happy. She wanted to be a part of her mom's life. So she would go to school, get out of school, go to work, selling fish, and this was at the age of 12. And then she ended up getting raped. The man that raped her ended up being her first husband. They had 3 kids together. He abused her, and his ex-wife abused her. And so she ended up eventually getting up enough courage and strength to leave him. But then she got married again to a younger guy. He abused her even more and worse, and called her ugly every day, and they ended up with having 4 kids, and both her and the kids thought that he was going to kill them. She said a couple of times he tried to set the house on fire. She just knew that they just felt like they were gonna die, and so the kids, she eventually left. The kids helped her. They got on a website for her, a dating app, to try to find her, a good man. And eventually she did. It was a white guy, an older guy. He was pretty well off, and she couldn't believe it at first. She's like, it's got to be something to it. Maybe he's even worse than the ones I've been with. Why would he want to be with me? He's well off. Why would he want somebody with me, like me, 7 kids, ugly? All of this is in her head. But he did. He loved her. They ended up getting married. They started a ministry together, she said, because he was so serious about God, and loving God. And, that was just, she hadn't met anybody like that. Dirt on my wall. So anyway, they ended up getting married. She lost a lot of friends, so-called friends, because they thought that she was a witch. They was like, how in the world would she end up with somebody like this? So because she was with somebody like that, they felt impossible. She's ugly, she's this, and these are her so-called friends, so she lost a lot of friends. And anyway, eventually her husband did pass away. He had malaria. They didn't know about it, like he wasn't feeling well, but they did not take it serious. And when they did find out that he was really sick, it was a little too late because they had waited so long. And so he ended up passing away. But before he passed away, he had at one point asked her, about her childhood, this, that, and the other. And she at first didn't want to talk about it because it wasn't a good childhood. It was a horrible experience, her life, da, 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 da. And after listening, he had told her she should write a book about her experiences because most likely she's not the only one that has gone through similar situations. And so she was like, and her son, she said, did get her a computer at one point, so she went ahead and she did it. And and they started their church. It was doing pretty good. All of this before he passed. But then when he passed away, her business went down and all of this. But the point was, she was so beautiful. And people, she began to be programmed that she wasn't because of what other people would say. How people are so nasty and so ugly, y'all. And it just bothered me so much that she would have to go through that. And I just thought she was so beautiful. I think we're all beautiful, each in our own way. I don't think no one has the right to, yeah, there are some of us out there that really are hard on the eyes. but are beautiful on the inside and deserve to be treated as such. Y'all, I took out meat for its thawing. I'm gonna do spaghetti today. I've been having a taste for spaghetti. I'm gonna do spaghetti and I'm gonna do chicken with rice. And I say that because just in case they don't like the spaghetti, they might want the chicken with rice. So that's why I'm making chicken and rice for them if they desire chicken and rice. So when Jeremiah ate, I ate. Email's the only one didn't eat yet. The white taco from yesterday. And I was going to eat the last of it for breakfast. But I'm sure Lavelle will get something while he's out. If not, I'll get him something later. Only because he did ask me. I hate when I go and buy something and, you know, everyone don't get to partake of. So quite naturally, you know, I would get more. But that's just me. I don't know about anybody else, but that's just me. Sorry guys, I'm trying to clean as I go because it's about time for me to log in. I have my water, so I'm just getting everything prepared. I forgot to get ketchup when I was out. I knew it was something else I was supposed to get. I knew it was something else I was supposed to get. It was ketchup. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that because I just thought, let me open up this window for some light. Shine on my plant. Yeah, I wanted to share that because I just thought, man, it was just horrible that she has to go through stuff like that, or that she went through it. You know, God has brought her from it, brought her out of it, which is amazing and beautiful in itself, you know, and that she continued to flourish and grow, and she knows now that you are a beautiful person. God made us all how he wanted us, and God don't make no mistakes. Okay, anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I just really wanted to share that. Okay, bye now. Hey guys, happy Thursday. I'm sitting in my car. We had the opportunity to leave a little earlier. BTO, of course I don't get paid for it, but I just wasn't feeling it, y'all. And when she offered, I was like, the minute I saw VT, I was on it. I was on it. It's crazy because I'm always looking in that direction. I'm always side-eyeing the messages, and every time I see a message, I'm like quick to see if that's what they offering. But I'm in the car. I'm just letting it warm up. It's more gas in here than I thought. I thought I was like dang near on E, but actually I'm not. I don't want to move it, but Lavelle's not here. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna take my time, be careful, and just listen and let God do the rest. Definitely just take my time, drive safely. Get me some gas out there. Hopefully I'll be okay. I'm trusting God. I know the Lord is probably tired of me, but I can't do it without him. I can't go nowhere. I can't do nothing without the Lord by my side. This ain't gonna happen. You know, and the good thing is it's daylight, so you know, I'm just gonna take my time and pay attention to my surroundings. really carefully. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, have a great Thursday. I will talk to you guys later. Just want to pay attention to what I'm doing and listen. But yeah, you guys enjoy the day. It's beautiful out here. The sun is shining. It's not freezing. The air feels amazing. It feels amazing. So please, y'all, get out and enjoy today, okay? Enjoy while you can. Y'all know with Illinois weather, it could snow tomorrow. It could rain, hail, sleet. You know, it could rain birds, cats, dogs. You know, we don't know. You know, jelly beans. We don't know. Rocks. So, just be careful, but enjoy the weather at the same time, okay, you guys? Anyway. Yeah, this sounds bad. I'm gonna go back, I think. And what I mean by bad is just the, you know, the underneath. Like the car rides fine. But just knowing it's so messed up underneath, you know. Anyway, let me pay attention. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hey guys, I am back in the house. I just came back home. I've been in the house for about maybe 20 minutes, maybe a little more. Yeah, I turned around and came home because I just didn't want to take the chance. Like I said, the car rides fine, but me knowing that they're underneath and knowing that the brakes, I need to get the brakes done, it just didn't sound right. Like it was whoop, whoop, whoop. And then like when you go to stop or something, it pulls really hard. I just didn't want to take the chance. That would be so stupid of me. So I parked it right around the corner. I just parked it. Lavelle's not here. It is what it is. I came in and got Jeremiah keys. I was going to take Jeremiah's car, but then I got outside. Couldn't even figure out how to open the damn door. I was like, that's a sign. That's a freaking sign. Just stay home. If Lavelle come home, and, you know, before the sun go down or too late, then I'll go. But if not, I'm not going to worry about it. It is what it is. Yep. I took got the water running a little bit so that I can start on dinner. I really have a taste for water cold. I really have a taste for spaghetti, and I'm gonna use some broth to make it instead of spaghetti, instead of ground beef, because I think we're out of ground beef and I don't feel like going nowhere. Can't go anywhere. Like I said, I couldn't even figure out how to get in the boy car. The key he has, you know, he has a Mercedes, and the key that he has, I guess the key is inside the remote. And I forgot about that, and I couldn't even remember how to get the key out the remote. And then I was trying to use the remote to unlock the door. And I'm pressing, it wouldn't unlock. I was like, you know what? Screw you. I had got so frustrated. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna go back in the house. I came back in, showed him his key. He was like, I was like, I couldn't figure out how to get in there. He said the key is in the thing. I was like, over it. I came in and the video that I was recording a video in the car. I was trying to figure out how to go straight from my editing site, and it worked. It worked. The video recorded, so that was a positive. Something good came out of it. So I got the chicken breast from the last time I had chicken breast when I made the bowls. So I didn't use all the chicken breast. It was a lot, so I had separated them. There were big pieces, so I have one big piece in here. It's like two, actually, it's so big. And then the second one is in here. So I'm letting them defrost, thaw, whatever you want to call it. And then I'll season it really well. Actually, I'll slice it really thin, really thin, and then season it really well. And that's how, and then after that, of course, I'll fry it and make rice to go with it. I prefer mashed potatoes, to be honest with you. But I think they would probably prefer rice, so I will make rice. But also, like I said, I'll make the spaghetti. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my hot gun. So the last time when I went to the grocery store, I got I think I told y'all I got onions and bell peppers and onion, bell pepper, and cloves of garlic because I like garlic. It was funny, so did the girl. So when he made a steak, of course, he definitely used some garlic. My grandbaby, right? Alea, she was like, "Where's my Sheila? Where did you get a butcher knife or machete?" Something she said. She goes, "I didn't know you had one of those." And I'm like, "Why would you know? Why do you think you would need to know? Like, why would I get a knife like that and go announce it to you? Like, really?" Because that's what we used to, when I cut the pizzas, when they was here, and she was like, "I didn't know you had one." I was like, "As far as you're concerned, you still don't know I have one." Child, they be cracking me up, these kids, y'all. But anyway, Lavelle also likes to use garlic too. That's why I got a big, thing. Because like I said, we both do. So this morning I talked to y'all about how I watched a YouTube video where this beautiful lady from Uganda, I think it was, or next door to Uganda, I forget, how, she just had a hard time growing up as a, teenager, whatever, and then getting married to to some horrible men, how they treated her, abused her and her kids, and it was just horrible to even to hear, to listen to it, and she just, it was sad. But she just grew up all her life knowing that she's ugly, because this is what she's constantly being told. I'm like, people are so sick. But I remembered yesterday. Y'all, you know what? I forgot I got my phones on silence. So I remembered that yesterday when I was watching YouTube last night, they were talking about how it was the news. This lady went into Advanced Auto Parts in Dalton, Illinois, on Sibley, and she walked in and she was letting the workers there know that she had been abducted, and her abductor was outside. Now this would give me, why did they do this? They kidnap these people and then send them into stores and like they're supposed to be quiet. Like, I think people get I don't know, maybe they get a thrill out of it, a rush out of it, or some sort of a arousal or excitement doing that. I don't know what the situation was, because they only report so much. And she went in and she was letting the workers know, hey, I've been abducted by a guy that she met on a dating site. And so I guess she hooked up with this guy she met on the dating site. He kidnapped her out there in Dalton, and he's been abusing her ever since. She's been tied up. Like they said, they could see that she was bruised. They could see that she had, like, you could tell she had been tied up with rope or something. And so they called the police. They were trying to stall as long as they can because they said the guy was outside telling her, "Hurry up, come on, come on." And so then the dude came inside to get her, and he had told her not to say nothing or he would kill her. And so of course she didn't. I'm trying to show y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to cutting my bell pepper. So yeah, he came in to get her. He actually came in. And so what they did is they wrote down the license plate. They had already been on the phone with the police. They was trying to stall the guy. So they wrote down the license plate. And the police was able to, find him. And it's crazy, y'all, because the car, it was his mom's car. The man lived in his mother's freaking basement. And he had the girl tied up in his mom's basement. Like, oh my God. And this is what made me pay attention to it was because this is in Dalton. I have family members in Dalton on Sibley. So that just had my mind like, oh my God, like that's too close to home. It's just too much going on. Too much. Like, what is wrong with people? I can't even... I don't know, my brain just won't let me fathom doing some of the things. I can't even think about some of the things that people are doing nowadays. It's like, why are you people doing these things? Like, it's crazy. Even when I go outside to take the garbage out, or if I'm, going to the car or anything, y'all, I'm constantly looking to my left, to my right. I'm just looking everywhere. Look up, because you don't know, somebody might fall out the sky on my head. Ain't no telling. And it's just sad to say these things. It's sad to talk about these things. But unfortunately, the reality is that it's going on. People are being abused, kidnapped, hurt, and it sucks. It sucks. Bad enough you have to deal with it from, different other people kidnapping us, But then when you kidnapping each other, it don't make a difference. It don't make it no better regardless of who doing it. Wrong is wrong, It's crazy. So anyway, I figure I'll go ahead and get started on my spaghetti because I truly have a taste for it. And probably by the time I put the meat on, the chicken will be ready. My water is boiling too, so I'm gonna get started with that. So I'm just peeling as y'all saw, my bell pepper. I'm showing you a little bit of that, my peppers, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the noodles in. Okay, so I do have some noodles here. I wish I had some mozzarella. Not mozzarella, mozzarella. I forgot. But these are the noodles. I just stir them around because I just don't want my noodles to stick, I hate for my noodles to stick. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't like it, okay? Anyway, I don't want to use a whole lot of vegetables in my spaghetti because not everybody like that. That's the one time I can say I love vegetables, is when I'm eating the peppers and the onions in my spaghetti, right? And as I've gotten older, I've learned to start eating vegetables more. Because at one point I wouldn't. And it's so crazy. I know my hair look crazy. I pulled it back. My grandkids will eat the bell pepper just like this. I know quite a few people who would. Not me. That's not my cup of tea at all. At all. My pepper have to be cooked. Not onions. I'm using this knife. It's really good. I'm just taking my time. Show y'all what I'm doing. I think when Lavelle made steak, he had bought some shallots. He uses shallots more than anything, which smells so amazing. Shallots smell so amazing. I remember telling him, I was like, what you cooking? Because the smell of it was so good before I even knew what he was cooking. I think the next time I mess with these onions and bell peppers, I'm going to use the doggone shredder I got, right? I have a machine. And I never use it. And I think the reason being is sometimes I don't mind cutting them. It's like you get it's a certain type of satisfaction sometimes when you cut them yourself, right? I remember one time when I first started cutting up, the onions and bell peppers and stuff was for the kids' dad's mom. It was some holiday they was cooking. Huh?
Why you been calling me? Act like you was a kid instead of coming all the way back.
I don't know, Pudge. I just took it as a sign. I don't know. It was frustrating because I really wanted to go, but...
All you gotta do is just press the key down, slide out, and I'm not done.
Press what key, though? I didn't see nothing. I remember you saying something, and I kept pressing buttons. I didn't want to mess nothing up, so... Maybe when I get through. Everybody was telling me asking me why I didn't call him while I was standing up there. And part of my mind told me to go ahead and call him. But I didn't want to bug him because I knew he was, trying to get some rest from work. And then, I know how that is. And then at the same time, I was like, maybe I just wasn't meant for me to go. So I was like, whatever. Came back on in. But if he showed me how to do it, maybe I might go a little bit later. Meantime, I'm gonna finish up my spaghetti, y'all, because I really have a taste for it. I'm thinking if I should use bell peppers and onions and garlic for my chicken too. Maybe I should make enough for that too. But now I'm getting tired of cutting. So pan up my meat in. So it wasn't that many noodles that I put in there. And I never put a whole lot because, like I said, I don't want it to be a waste. You know what I'm saying? I would rather not make a whole lot of noodles and then, if needed, make more later. You know what I'm saying? So, not many noodles in there. Not a lot. Okay. For the chicken, I just have to cut up some more onions and stuff. I use pepper. Italian seasoning. Okay. Sazon. And get my bag up off the floor, my garbage bag, since I have a cat dog. And cat dog won't stay out the doggone garbage. Like he don't eat when he do. As y'all can see, I love Sazon. I love Sazon. Boy, yeah. Try not to waste water. I really have a hard time remembering to turn the water off sometimes because I'm constantly doing multiple things at one time. So I will forget. So I'm going to let this cook. I'll come back to you guys later. I'm going to go ahead and knock these dishes out really quick. So yeah, I'm back. I had to wash the dishes. My chicken, you know, before I put it in the freezer, I had already cleaned it. So my chicken is definitely clean. I'm just waiting for it to thaw. So I took it out and put it in a bowl with a little bit of water. And I threw in my dishes. This dang old cat dog is trying to climb up. Look, y'all. Y'all see him down there? He keeps trying to climb up my leg. He keeps putting his paws up here on the stove and on the sink. I'm like, okay, you're going to keep going. You're going to burn yourself. Little greedy stuff. Cat dog. Anybody else got a cat dog? Look. He stopped. Let me try to catch him again in the act, y'all. He actually, every time I put the camera out, he stopped. Yeah, he stopped. Y'all see that? He just opened that cabinet. He's sitting here and he's stretching up here. He'll put his paws up here trying to knock the sauce down. And he opened the cabinet. He do that. And like, I remember telling my daughter, I was like, it's so strange. My cabinets keep opening. It's the dang cat. She was like, Mommy, that's Choco. I think I remember telling y'all about it too. She was like, that's Choco doing that. It was just so weird because I be around him. Look, let's do it again. I had never seen him actually do it. And so when I realized, like, when she said it was him, I was like, stop it, Choco. Because I told her, I said, I'll go in and close it, and then a minute later, I'll go back, it was back open again. And I was like, Choco ain't nowhere around, so who's opening the cabinet? It was Choco. Just because I didn't see him don't mean he didn't do it. But I'm seeing it now. I'm out of sugar. I like to put a little sugar in there. It actually makes it taste so much better, I think. Cat, y'all see him, right? Y'all saw him. That's what I deal with. Cat dog. Of course, I'm gonna have to put my chicken in the refrigerator and let it finish unthawing. But actually, fixed my nail, by the way, y'all. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to eat my food. While I'm eating, I'm gonna watch Unwind With Me, Wine Glass, I forget her name. She had a beautiful little boy. I think in the same week as Zenaida, Simone had her little boy. And she was just sitting here crying, and she said she was just uncontrollable, I guess, ever since after she had the baby. She's constantly crying. So I'm gonna watch that episode while I eat. And then maybe when I'm done, I'll try again to go get some things done today. I'll try to take Jeremiah's car. He'll show me what to do. And I'll attempt to go and do what I want to do. Lord, thank you for this food. In Jesus' name of Nazareth, I pray. Amen. Always say your prayers first. I forgot. This is really good. Really good.